Welcome back to Story Spotlight, where we go in-depth and give behind the scenes on recently published stories. I'm Emma Krause.
And I'm Maggie Kissick.
So what's your story about, Maggie?
So for issue 3, I wrote an opinion piece about how youngest siblings should not pressure themselves or give into pressure from others to be just like their older siblings.
And so why do you think this topic is important for the viewers to hear about?
I think it's important because throughout high school, I feel like I've always struggled with really wanting to be like my siblings. I grew up watching them do things, and I just kind of set some unrealistic expectations for myself for what I should be doing, and instead of using their stuff to motivate me, I would kind of tear myself down a little bit if I wasn't doing exactly what my siblings were doing. So I think this is a really important topic and a really important lesson for people to learn, and I feel like it's also a pretty common issue, especially for being the youngest. I feel like the worst question that anyone can ask us is oh, are you so-and-so's little sister? Oh, you're nothing like your older brother. Oh, why aren't you doing this like your older sister, So that's kind of why I wanted to write it. It's a pretty personal and it's a pretty personal topic for me and something that I truly believe in. So yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to write it.
So what are some examples of things that your siblings have done that you have followed in their footsteps of?
Well, I do cheer like my sister did. We both used to dance. We both quit dance and we both did cheer. What else? We all three have done swim team. That's about it for stuff that I've followed them into. I've definitely put pressure on myself to do things that they've done, but I haven't really gotten to yet. For example, they both went to KU, and I feel this pretty big pressure to also go to KU, but it's weird now because I'm kind of coming to the terms with the fact that I don't really want to go there. Ignore the fact that I'm wearing a KU sweatshirt right now. This is bad advertisement, but so yeah, kind of just stuff like that, and then just stuff about their personality. My brother's really good at math, and I'm in AP Calc right now, and I'm anytime I don't get my homework, I'm okay, well, would Bobby have been messing this up on his homework? Probably not. So I don't know, just kind of the unrealistic expectations I set on myself. So
Have you always felt that you need to do what your siblings have done since you were younger?
I feel it's kind of something very recent that's happened with me, especially since I don't know, I feel I kind of always viewed high school as this amazing thing, and that when I went to high school everything would be so great, and that's kind of true and also kind of not true. So when my high school experience didn't totally mirror theirs, I became really sad, and it was really difficult for me to come to terms with the fact that my high school experience is not going to be identical to theirs, which is not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. That's how it should be. So that's just something I kind of had to come to terms with. And I mean, people have always compared me to my siblings. 9 times out of 10 when I have a teacher, they're oh, are you Katie or Bobby's little sister? But I don't know, it's just the little harmful, they seem harmless, but they're actually harmful comparisons. Oh, you're so much less social than your brother. Oh, or oh, you're a little bolder than your sister. I don't know, just stuff like that. I feel you always kind of get these little digs, but I feel more in high school I started kind of putting more pressure on myself, but that's something I've been working on. So
do you enjoy being the youngest sibling, or do you wish you were the oldest?
I kind of do like being the youngest, because I will say it is nice having my siblings to lean off of. I don't know, I feel I kind of got a cheat sheet for what I should do and what not to do, and these are the good things to do in high school, and you shouldn't do this because that's stupid. So I feel that's nice. And I am really close with my siblings. I don't know if I'd like being the oldest that much.
All right, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so.
Okay, awesome. That's all we have. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.